Ah, my neck. Hi, I'm Ria, I'm a tasty producer. Today I'm making fake spaghetti and fake soda. Okay, so I'm gonna start with melon soda. Melon soda is something I never seen in here in the States. It is very nostalgic. All the time you drink, which is green, doesn't taste like melon at all. It's come with ice cream. Done. I like it because even though it doesn't taste like melon, with ice cream it's pretty tasty. I feel like it's heavy on the food color, so whenever you finish drinking, your tongue becomes green. I feel like this is probably simple enough. There is only 4 ingredients. First, I'm going to put this melon soda gel into boiling water and wait until it becomes softened. I feel like I drink this often when I was little, but I don't know, like I try to avoid drinking food color, and this is obviously heavy on the food colors. I'm kind of pushing and like rotating so it's gonna dissolve faster. It's gonna take a while, so I'm going to see what I have to do for the spaghetti. All right, so this one has more ingredients. Has some like a clip thingy and fork. I believe this is the sauce and bunch of little ingredients. This is not pre-cut, so I have a feeling I have to cut it. And then noodles. Right, step 1. This one comes with English and Japanese. So step 1, I'm going to prepare my plates. Okay, so this is the plate, and first step, I'm going to make this thing. How? Wait, this is not very specific, so I have to. Okay, so what I have to do is, according to the instruction, using double-sided tape, I'm going to put this like stand into a bowl. All right, set aside. Step number 2, I'm going to soften the pasta. This kind of pasta is called Napolitan Spaghetti, which is, I don't think people in Napoli eat this. I feel like this is like Japanese pasta seasoned with ketchup. And some people think it's not tasty, but it's pretty tasty. According to this instruction, I need pasta just to see how hot this water is, but since we have thermometer, I'm gonna just like check the temperature. The water temperature has to be 42 to 45 Celsius, like 110 to 113, I think. So yeah, water is good, and it seems like I don't need pasta yet. So I'm going to go for step 3. I have to put ingredients in hot water to soften it up. So this is bacon, green pepper, and those little cute mushrooms. What is this? I think those are cheese. No, that was onion. I'm gonna soak them for 10 to 20 seconds and cut them into like julienne size. I think it's getting like, yeah, soft, so I think it's ready to go. So I don't do a lot of DIY. I'm not good at it. I cannot build IKEA furniture by myself. So it's been a while doing DIY. And I don't like reading instruction. I think I should, because I read recipes. But I feel like last time I made, I was like, If I buy clay, it's only cost like 10 bucks. Alright, so those are my ingredients: onions, peppers, and bacon. Now I have to soak pasta. It's very specific. I'm going to soak 15 strings of pasta. Okay. And soak them in hot water for 10 to 20 seconds. The water temperature for this is like hot shower. Next step, going to take this off. Oh, it's super soft. And according to the instruction, I'm going to, am I breaking it? As if you are touring with the fork. I think this looks good. And then I have to hide those clips with these noodles. You don't want to see the clip, and I feel like whole point is like, wow, why fork is floating? And I want to make that happen, but it's very difficult. I hope I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Like, instruction is very vague. And I feel like there's like spot I still see the clips, but I still have some pasta left, so I think I can fake it. Okay, so I'm going to soak more pasta. But it's kind of cool, huh? I want to make it look like very natural. I think this is kind of look like nice because it's kind of like falling naturally. But also if I use too many pasta, just like hiding wire, I don't have anything on the plate. Put more stuff on the plate. When I'm shooting tasty video, my favorite and I feel like most difficult part, it's the bite shot. So like especially pasta, it's very difficult to make a perfect twirl. It looks real, look like spaghetti. Okay, so before I finish everything, I want to soak my sauce in the boiling hot water. So by the time I finish my pasta twirling, I think those are ready. I feel like the portion is smaller than normal. I'm not sure if I forgot Japanese portion. I feel like it's kind of cute and fun summer project for kids because it's easy to make. So I still see some wire, so I'm going to trying to hide it because it bothers me. I feel like it's impossible though. I feel like I need 20 more strings of pasta. It's giving me a stiff shoulder. Yeah. Ah, my neck. The next step, I have to make sure this is completely melted, and it seems like I need a brush. So next step, it says, you know, the instruction is very vague. That's why sometimes I don't read the instruction. So it seems like you are going to squeeze and paint. So when you make Napolitan, you just toss ketchup in a pan. If I'm making real thing, I feel like it takes less time because you don't hand paint each pasta string with ketchup. And also I have to make sure I have enough ketchup paint. My mom and my grandma used to run this small restaurant, diner, Japanese kind of diner at the restaurant, and I remember eating this as a lunch when I growing up. So this is very nostalgic dish for me. It's kind of fun, you know, it's relaxing. Artist versus chef compete making fake food. I feel like artists will be winning. It's almost like making art rather than making food. I feel like artist knows how to make it look prettier. Oh, it kind of looks cool though. I think this is good. Wait, didn't tell me I have to save some sauce. So now I have to mix sauce and these toppings. I feel like this instruction was a little bit vague. I wish they told me I have to save some, but luckily I have a little bit left. So I have to make sure it coated well as if it was toasted in a pan with those pastas and kind of start decorating. Hope it works. No, maybe use glue later. So usually Napolitan is green pepper, bacon, mushroom, and onion. So this topping is pretty rigid. I feel like green pepper is a little stronger than other pepper, but this is such a like, you know, like red food. And I feel like green kind of helps to pop the color and stuff. The bacon has a grill mark, which is kind of cute. And also, I think this is gonna be front, so I wanna put more toppings in the front than the back. Final touch, this is the parsley. It's like chopped parsley. And it kind of gives a nice green color, because again, this is like brown, red food. Yeah, I think I'm done. Okay, so my pasta is ready. And let's move on to the soda. So now I'm going to make soda. So this one is completely melted, and according to the instruction, I have to put it in a colder water so it become a little bit stiff. And then I'm going to pour this into the cup. I have to save a little bit for later. So next step, I have to make a bubbles using spoon. Yeah, if you use spoon and like kind of stir, you're creating like air bubble. And I think it looks very realistic, like as if you're pouring like sparkling water or soda. So I think this is what I'm doing for. All right, so next step, add ice. When bubbles are ready, put 2 to 4 ice along the inside of the cup. Make more air bubbles using leftover juice. So what it said is put air into the juice pack and tightly close the top of the pack with close pegs, etc. While cooling juice pack in water, knead it, make fine air bubbles. Okay, so I'm gonna just bend this here, and I'm gonna knead and make more air bubbles. I think I have some sort of bubbles. Looks pretty. I'm going to pour rest of it into the cup. I think the reason they are doing like 2 separate ways, they want to put ice here, almost like a floating, and then kind of seal with a little bit seized soda. It's almost like a gel. The first batch I poured, it was like more liquid, but this one is like gel. And I have to put leftover ice. And put the ice cream. Did I put too early? And cherry. I hope it doesn't think this is not my best try, but because ice cream is sinking, but I'm gonna just stick with it. It's too late now, I cannot fix it. So this is my spaghetti Napolitan and this is my melon soda, both fake. I think even though I'm not good at crafting, I think I did a pretty good job. It looks tasty. For the first time, I feel like I did a great job. But I feel like I'm gonna stick with cooking instead of like making fake food. I feel like I have more patience for cooking because I can eat it. I'm gonna try to feed my friends.
Wow!
You want a bite of my pasta?
It looks suspect. It looks... What is going on? Wait! Wait, it's very shiny. Can you eat it?
No.
It has no smell. Is this not real? Is it glue?
I don't know what it's made out of, but it's a fake food.
I'm like so tempted to lick that, the shiny stuff. Like, is it bad? Could it kill me?
Yes.